So now both series are 2-2. Overtime again, but didn't last long. Montreal scored first, but then Vegas tied it up, and Vegas again got away with stuff, including Nicholas Waugh punching Nick Suzuki right in front of the ref. Yeah, it's worse than the series against Colorado. It's much worse. The refs are like, we work for Vegas, and we don't care who knows it. So the game went to overtime. Like I said, it didn't last long, just 78 seconds. And Nicholas Waugh, that same Nicholas Waugh who threw the sucker punch, put it in past Carey Price. The Knights won 2-1, and it's a 2-2 series. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. We could see both series go 7. That has happened before. I still remember. Was it? I think it was 2000. Both semifinal series went 7. That was crazy. But yeah, both these series are close. No, I don't think anybody thought this series would be, because it was Vegas and Montreal, like a tale of two different teams here. Meanwhile, the Islanders and the Bolts are kind of neck and neck. And I mentioned 7. We had another game 7 in the NBA, and it ended with the Philadelphia Sixers going home. Or I should say staying there, because game 7 was in Philly and they lost it. Oh boy. If that window isn't, if the Sixers window isn't shut, I'll be surprised. They've had too many chances with that group. Something needs to change. I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, so the Final Four is set in the NBA. The Eastern Conference Finals is now going to be Atlanta and Milwaukee, the Bucks and the Hawks. Woo. And I just love what's happening in the NBA, because I think we could see parity actually happen. Out of the 4 teams left, only one of them has won a championship. The Hawks are playing for their first ring, and the Western Conference Finals will see somebody in the represent that conference playing for their first ring. So yeah, it's getting like the NHL. It is, but will it stay that way? That's the thing. So anyway, speaking of the NHL, like I said, both series are 2-2. And it's going to be interesting. Which, because of that, that means we won't get an elimination game until Wednesday, because the next 2 games are pivotal game 5s. Tomorrow is game 5 between the Islanders and the Lightning. It's back in Tampa, and Tuesday is game 5 between the Canadiens and the Golden Knights. It's back to Vegas. Game 6 of Tampa Bay and the Islanders is Wednesday. That's an elimination game. Game 6 is always an elimination game, because somebody's going to be up 3-2. So, yeah. So, back-to-back game 5, back-to-back pivotal game 5s on Monday and Tuesday. Those should be interesting. That's my recap of game 4 of this series. I'll be back to recap game 5 and see who will move, and we'll see who will move one win closer to the Stanley Cup final. So stay tuned.